Welcome to lesson number 2, advisor responsibilities. So Mark, what is a HOSA advisor?
The HOSA advisor, think of it as the coach. You're the one who's gearing the students up, preparing them so that they can do the actual work. If you feel like, man, I am overrun with too many things to do, and I feel like HOSA is more work than it should be, then I think we need to reevaluate how your chapter is running. We're going to talk about different things that the advisors are responsible for. Sam, kick us off with the first one.
So the first thing you're going to do is acquaint the students, parents, and administration about HOSA. You're going to be the one to tell them about the organization, what the benefits are, and why they should all join and be a part of it. It comes down to the advisor and their enthusiasm. If you get in front of your class, there's this organization, it's, I don't know, something about health careers.
Probably not going to join.
No, they're not going to be excited and they're not going to be interested. Really, it comes down to the advisor selling this organization and also getting members to want to join.
Right, the enthusiasm is contagious. If you have it, so will they. Number 2 is you want to help the officers carry out their responsibilities. Help them set up times when they can have committee meetings so that they can come up with their program of work and facilitate HOSA throughout the year.
So Mark just mentioned program of work, and that's number 3. Really, you're going to try to help your officers set that program of work.
Sam, really quick, what is a program of work?
A program of work is a list of activities, events, and things that they can do throughout the year.
Number 4 is competitive events. There are so many different ways to be involved with competitive events, and there are different philosophies on how you would be involved with competitive events. Your job is to help guide the students, help them find which competitive event is best for them, what suits them well, help them go over their guidelines so that they know their event well. But again, it's their work, their studying, their practice when it comes to their competitive event.
And also emphasizing good sportsmanship, how to conduct themselves in those competitive events and at those conferences is important as well.
Yeah, because there's more people that will not win first than do win first. How we approach it, everybody can get something out of competitive events regardless of how they do. And it's really your coaching and your influence on how they perceive their progress and their success regardless of what rank they are. Your state may have different functions and conferences throughout the year, fall conferences or webinars. As an advisor, you're probably receiving emails from your state advisor on when those things take place. If you can pass those along to your members, that would be great. And don't forget, you want to be with them at those conferences. You just want to be there to support them just in case they need you while they're at the event.
Number 6 is assist your students with fundraising activities and supervise them in the financial aspect. So this may or may not apply to your specific chapter.
Because not all schools are allowed to fundraise.
And some schools pay for registration fees, transportation, all that, and some it is completely funded by the students.
So if that's not you,
you will need to be doing the fundraising aspect of it, and they need your help with that.
Next thing you want to do, there are leadership opportunities at the local, the state, the international level. So as an advisor, it's a really good idea to encourage some of those students out there to run for local, for state, and international level offices. And not just the leadership activities, all your students with all the HOSA events, really it's the advisor that can get those students motivated to try it in the first place. When it comes to the facilitation of the actual activities or the fundraisers, studying for the events, or collecting information as to who's joining and who's signing up for what, who should we have as a speaker, or thanking the industry members, that can be left up to the officers.
As the advisor, you are the liaison between the students, state association staff. You are the liaison between the school and the busing company and the hotel. You are acting as that adult supervisor, essentially, for the HOSA chapter.
There are other things that will come up as far as advisor responsibilities, but that pretty much gives you the idea.